everyone, or more like good afternoon at this point. It's about 1 p.m. As you just saw before this, we woke up, went and grabbed a coffee, and went off to the gym. I did a leg day today. I'm following Natasha Ocean's guide called Restart because I used to go to the gym and lift like really heavy a lot, and then the pandemic happened and I started working out at home and was doing more like yoga, body weight, cycling, stuff like that. So I'm using that 8-week restart guide to really get back into resistance training. It is Sunday today, and my plan for the day is really to just finish up a freelancing project that's due today. I freelance as a book editor. Here is the fit check. So we've got just a basic black turtleneck, which I believe I got from H&M. They always have these. They're really reliable for like basics like this. And then these pants are Lee, which is such a throwback, but I believe that I also got these from H&M. It was like a Lee and H&M collab. They're really nice. They have like a bit of distress, but not too much. They have like a rip on one knee. My favorite little detail is this like loop around the side, and the back pockets are really nice as well. So these are like a favorite pair of jeans. In the summer, they're really nice with like a little crop top, but now that it's a bit colder outside, I'm going for it with just a simple black turtleneck and some gold jewelry. These are great, actually. They're gold plated, like thick hoops. I got them from Amazon, so I'll definitely link everything below. And then I'm also wearing just like a little gold chain, which this one's actual gold. It was a gift from my husband. Oh, and I haven't dried my hair yet. I'm gonna blow dry it in a little bit. But what I usually do is I wait until my hair has like air dried at least halfway, if not most of the way, and then I blow dry it the rest of the way, because then there's not like, I feel like it accomplishes the same thing, and then there's like a lot less heat damage on my hair. So I'll probably get started on the freelancing project that I need to work on today, and then I'll take a little break when it's time to blow dry my hair. So this is what I use to dry my hair. It's Revlon. I forget exactly what it's called, but it's super affordable, and I believe I got it at like Target or Ulta or something like that. I'll link it down below, because I know everyone's on about the Dyson Airwrap, but your girl can't afford that. And I'm sure most of you are probably not willing to spend that much on a hairdryer either, if you're anything like me. So this is a really good alternative, because it's like a round brush and a hairdryer in one. So this is the final product. As you can see, it's not perfect because I wait till my hair is mostly dry to blow dry it, but yeah, it works for me. I'm taking a quick break from my freelancing to eat some food. We spent New Year's Eve with my husband's family. They live like a 15-20 minute drive from us, which is really nice. And we ordered Chinese takeout, and they always get like some special veggie dishes for me since I'm vegetarian, and then send me home with all the leftovers. They're literally the sweetest humans. So I'm eating some of the leftovers that they sent me home with, which is just like a veggie and tofu stir fry with a really yummy sauce on the top. I don't know if you all are Harry Potter fanatics like I am, but the like Harry Potter Return to Hogwarts special thing came out, premiered on New Year's Day, and it is on HBO with HBO Max, which is something I do not have. So I was just looking at that and realized that I think the Gossip Girl reboot and the Sex and the City reboot are both also on HBO Max. So I'm like, Oh shoot, is it worth it to buy another streaming subscription? But I think it is for those 3 things. I want some new things for my apartment. Like I'm looking at a new lamp and a new full-length mirror to put in the bedroom. I have all of that stuff in my Amazon cart but haven't bought it because I'm trying to save money, and like I don't need it, but it really would like help improve the space, especially since I'm going to be filming so much like in my apartment now, which is, you know, it's not super nice. It's a 1-bedroom apartment in Boston, and the cost of living here is really expensive. So like you pay a lot and you don't get much for it. Having like a few things to kind of make it feel nicer in here is can be worth doing, but I've been like holding off on it. I don't know. So it's now a few hours later. It's about 6 p.m. I've been working on this dang book for hours, and I feel like I'm focusing really well today, better than I have been the last few days, but I feel like this book is just so slow going in terms of editing. It's about yoga, which is really cool, but it's very technical and detailed, so it's like taking a lot of work. Working on projects like this that go so slow are what remind me that I need to keep raising my prices. This is taking so long, and I just want to like watch a movie. I don't want to work anymore. It's Sunday and I go back to my 9 to 5 tomorrow, so it just like sucks that I have to work today as well. But we got big dreams, you know? I think nothing good happens without a ton of hard work, and, you know, hopefully this will all pay off in the end when I can really scale this, make it into an agency, get some passive income streams going, etc. I'm just really still in that like building phase. Let me know, by the way, if you're interested in hearing more about freelancing, you know, how to get into it, how I got into it, different things you can do as a freelancer, you know, the different websites, etc. Like, let me know if this is interesting to you when I talk about this stuff. I mean, in general, let me know which things I'm sharing are most interesting to you. Honestly, I do not remember even why I came on here. Probably just stalling from more editing. All right, back to it. As of today, the holiday PTO is officially over. Time to go back to work. I'm so not ready for it. I literally work from home, like me going to work is going right there. And I'm just dreading it so much. Recently, I've been thinking a lot about quitting my 9 to 5 because there's just so many other things that I want to be doing and that are, you know, firing me up more right now, and that would be building something for myself instead of working for someone else. I love my job, like honestly I do. But I think it's at these moments where I'm listening to what my body's telling me, and going back to work today is making me feel anxious and unsettled, which tells me, you know, maybe it's time to think seriously about moving on. I want to do so many other things. I want to do this. I want to vlog and create content for YouTube and TikTok. I want to do brand deals and everything online. I want to edit books, and I want to scale my freelance book editing business. I want to make it into an agency. I want to have more time to make art. I want to write poetry and submit poetry to journals, and I want to dance and have more time to work on my dance company. I want to practice my French and relearn Arabic. I want to travel. I want to relax more. I want to enjoy my life a little bit more. But yeah, it's like 8 something right now. I'm probably going to start working my PJs because I don't have any Zoom meetings first thing in the morning. Thank God for that. My circumstance is really a privileged one and one to be so grateful for because I work from home and I have a job, and that's something that so many people are struggling with right now. The themes of today are compassion for myself, knowing that I'm not feeling ready to go back to work this morning, as well as gratitude for my situation. And if anyone else is feeling like me today, please take care of yourself, be compassionate with yourself. All right, let's go make this a good Monday. Here is the fit check for the day. I finally got up to get ready at like 11. I did a couple hours of work, basically just like clearing out my inbox from the last couple of weeks. And then I was like, oh wow, it is already 11. So I got up and got ready, as you saw, and put on the warmest sweater that I own because it is freezing in here. And I left on my fuzzy socks. So the sweater I got secondhand. I think the original brand is Loft. And then these jeans are Madewell. They're just black high-waisted skinny jeans, and they're from the Curvy line because I always have the issue where things fit my butt but don't fit my waist. They'll be too big on my waist. So the Curvy line from Madewell is perfect if you have the same issue. Highly recommend. I love this sweater. It's just like nice classic cable knit type of vibe. I feel like everyone needs a couple of neutral cable knits in their wardrobe. I have just been working for the past few hours and I'm ready to take a break. I realized that though I feel like I have very clear goals for this year in my head, I haven't taken that opportunity to really sit down and like write them and write out the details of them. And I realized that a lot of people are probably doing some form of goal setting right now. I have a particular way that I set goals that I think makes them more actionable, not these kind of like open-ended resolutions that don't really amount to much. So I wanted to talk you through how I set goals. For the main part of the goal, I dream big. So like last year, one of my goals at the beginning of the year was to get to 10K on TikTok by the end of the year. And I didn't do that, by the way. I'm at 9,500. But at the time, I had less than 1,000 followers, so that seemed like a really huge goal. That's totally fine. The thing is, if you write down that goal and you have nothing to back it up, you have no action plans, it's not going to happen. However, if you write down that huge goal, but then you actually do the work to kind of break it down and implement an action plan for the things that you can do to get yourself closer to that, it's, you know, very likely to happen, or at least you'll get close like I did. So what I do is I write down the big goal. Like underneath that, I think about, okay, so is there, what small goals can I do daily, weekly, monthly that will help me get to this much larger goal? Because really what gets you to make progress on these things is what you do every single day. So just taking that TikTok example, so the big goal is I want to reach 10K by the end of the year. Underneath that, it's like, okay, so let's brainstorm. What are some things I can do monthly, weekly, daily in order to reach that goal by the end of the year? So daily, post a TikTok every single day. And then for weekly and monthly, I had noticed that certain types of content were ones that did particularly well, but they took a little bit more work. So ones where I do a voiceover with my poetry or some journaling or something like that. So weekly/monthly, I aim to do 1 to 2 of those type of posts that took a little bit more work for me to accomplish. Now I have, as opposed to this giant goal that seems totally unattainable, I have daily and weekly tasks that I can complete that if I simply just follow those and complete them, I will be getting myself towards that larger goal every single day. Okay, I've been blabbing on for a while now about this, so I'm going to go ahead and do this for myself for 2022. I'm going to write down my goals in a fresh journal. Let me know if you're interested in me sharing my actual goals and looking at this in more detail, because that's something I'm happy to do. Hello, my friends. It is now the next day, as you can probably tell. Last night we made a super simple dinner and watched some of the new season of Queer Eye, which is really good. Highly recommend. If you have been watching all the way up to this point, thank you so much. Please remember to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. This is a new endeavor for me, so your support in that way really, really does help me a lot. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you in the next one.